In Unit 1 and 2 Health and Human Development, we'll be learning about diseases like diabetes and cardiovascular diseases, nutrition, prenatal development, youth health and development, Australian health data from graphs and tables, factors that influence health such as alcohol and drug use, definitions of health and the Australian healthcare systems.
In prenatal development, we learn about the different stages of pregnancy. This is a model of a baby 6 weeks in pregnancy, and this is a model of 20 weeks during pregnancy.
During Unit 1, we learnt about nutrition. So for example, this butter has different types of fats to this one. Both can be considered unhealthy, but both can also be considered healthy as to what sort of benefits they have to your body.
Okay. What sort of student do you think should study health and human development?
Students who are looking to do nutrition or prenatal development or something outside after school should look at doing this subject, but you also have to put the work in to get the grades that you want.
And my last question to you girls is, what surprised you about health and human development this year that maybe you could offer some advice so that these current year 10s moving into year 11 aren't as surprised?
It's the content is a big jump from year 10. So if you did health and PE in year 10, you didn't do as much. Like you did some prac in year 10, but year 11 you don't have any prac, and it's just mostly content. So
it's also a lot different to PE. Like you don't do any prac at all, whereas in PE you do a little bit of prac, and it's more the stages of life rather than physical development.
Health is different to PE because we don't do any pracs.
In Unit 3 we did pretty much everything that we learned in Unit 1 2, just a revision kind of stage of it.
Yeah, so we looked at Health of Australia, healthcare, risk factors, and look at a lot at data analysis.
In Unit 4 we look at global health. Would you want to drink this dirty water?
All right, so I just thought I'd ask you a couple of quick questions to help the students gain a better understanding of what health and human development involves. Is anyone willing to say, firstly, what's been a highlight of studying health and human development?
I think it's just the class culture in health. Like everyone really gets along well. It's a really nice, free-flowing class, so it's a really enjoyable class to sit in.
It's a discussion-based subject a lot of the time.
You can open up a discussion a lot.
Yeah. Is there anything that you'd like to tell students that's different from what you expected?
It was going to be a bludge, to be honest, but it's like you have to put in the work, but after you understand it, like it gets a bit easier.
It's a subject where the work ethic you put in really shows, so the more effort you put in, the better your result will be in the end.